Richard Allen is serving 130 years for killing Liberty German and Abigail Williams in Delphi, Indiana. However, there is a question mark over this guy, Ron Logan, because he owned the property where the girls' bodies were found.
But in fact, I only had 4 weeks to go on my probation, and it was a non-issue thing. In other words, I was done. If they'd have waited a few more days, or another month, or whatever, before they got themselves killed, nothing would have happened to them.
Now, what Ron is talking about there is the fact that actually, as a result of the Delphi information, it was found that he had broken his probation rules by driving when he gave his alibi for where he was that day. So he ended up back in jail. So what I'm seeing there in that first part is a guy taking no responsibility for his actions because this all happened to him. It didn't happen to him. Ron made it happen. He was the one breaking the probation rules. But let's look at the thing that got people contacting me and going, what is going on here? And this is the sense in these words that the victims, these two young girls, were responsible for what happened to them because they could have waited. They could have waited to get killed a month later. I mean, what is the guy saying there? It's absolutely horrible. And they got themselves killed. No, someone killed them. But he's putting all the blame there on the victims. So does this point to his guilt? Well, he is certainly victim blaming there. But for what? What is he blaming the victims for? Is he blaming the victims because he doesn't want to take responsibility again for what happened? Or is he blaming the victims because if they hadn't put themselves where they got killed, then he would not be back in prison? Look inside the words, get the full breakdown, subscribe to this channel and click on the linked video.